The European Champions Cup already safely away in the closet for the summer. Saracens are looking to do the double and add the Gallagher Premiership to that title reign as well. Standing in their way will be the minor premiers, the Exeter Chiefs, who will be looking for their second ever title to go next to their name. Hello everyone and welcome to Cornflakes Group, your home of Rugby Challenge 3 and the Gallagher Premiership final between Saracens and the Exeter Chiefs. It is Saracens who will be looking at first, and this team has had little change to go around it since we've seen them in the European Champions Cup final. The side is looking as strong as ever, and they're missing a couple of key players, namely in the front row, where they've got Richard Barrington and Vincent Cox coming in to the loose head side and the tight end side of the front row. The rest of the team, though, unchanged. George still in the middle, Skelton and Cruz still in the second row, with Atolje, Ray and Vinnie Puller along the back. Spencer and Farrell will still partner in the halves with Brad Barrett and Alex Lovzolski in the midfield. Sean Maitland will be alongside Liam Williams on the wings with Alex Good at fullback. This is a side looking to dominate English and European rugby if they can take this victory over the Exeter Chiefs. It won't be easy though. They only finished second in the round robin, but they are looking for their fifth premiership title. To get here, it was easy work. Gloucester hardly stood in their way, 44 points to 19, and they are on form, they are looking good, and they are ready to get into the action. Now we talk about the team standing in their way as the Exeter Chiefs, but throughout the season of 2018-19, the Exeter Chiefs have been the one leading the way. Of course, we talked about already, they are the minor premiers, they are the top finishing side through the regular season, and really they did much the same as Saracens through the semi-finals, absolutely destroying the Northampton Saints 42 points to 12. They've come here with one premiership title already under their belts, and they are looking to double that and grab number 2. The side is looking strong as ever, and it's not the star-studded team of Saracens that we're seeing here. This is a hard-working and extremely well-positioned side. Let's have a look at the side. There's Moon, Yendall and Williams who will be lining up along the front row with Dave Dennison, Johnny Hill in the second row. It's Dave Ewers on the blind side. On the other side is Don Armand, and at number 8 will be Matt Kevsich. The rest of the side is looking dangerous. We know that combination that Nick White and Joe Simmons have together in the halves. Ollie Devoto and Henry Slade are an experienced midfield duo. It's Tom O'Flaherty on the left wing, Alex Cuthbert on the right, and of course the ever dangerous Jack Noel lining up at fullback for the Exeter Chiefs. Title number 2 for the Chiefs, or maybe number 5 for Saracens. We find out coming up next. So it'll be Saracens and Owen Farrell who will get us underway. Saracens playing in their red strips here tonight for the final, and it is the Exeter Chiefs in the black. Owen Farrell is ready to get this big final underway. The Gallagher Premiership final is underway. Exeter receiving the kickoff deep down, and Liam Williams climbs high to take it away, but the Chiefs take it straight back, and Nick White with the first hit up of the matchup, and the Chiefs looking to launch their way out of the 22 as they come quickly wide and looking for room through Henry Slade, who eventually kicks away, and Alex Good chases back down towards his own 22-metre line. He stops and turns right on his try line, and defence is right there. He just rushes a kick away, and it gets nicely to the 22. Good chase there by the Chiefs. Henry Slade onto it, but a big chance here. That kick, well, the assistant referee didn't even give it to the 22, and a chance now for Jack Yendall to set something up. They go to the back. Armand puts it down to White, and running straight at it is Tom O'Flaherty, and he goes quickly wide. Big opportunity, there go Joe Simmons, but he could not get the pass away. Numbers out wide, waiting for the ball. Pick and go from Yendall, and he just trundles his way inside the 22. Excitement early off the blocks for the Chiefs. O'Flaherty has another go for, gets it tight around the breakdown. The offloads are thick and fast, but it breaks down eventually for the Chiefs. Now they swing it out to the right, and it's a run straight through the middle for Johnny Hill as he sets it up just to the left hand of the uprights. Nick White has a bit of a run for flying it out wide. Big opportunity now for Ollie Devoto, who pops it back in nicely for a rampaging Harry Williams. Here's Devoto playing scrum half now. Looks for a bit of a room through, and he gets it nicely away. Chopping and changing. It's once again Johnny Hill right in front of the sticks, who sets it up once more for the Chiefs. It's a big high tackle on the blindside flanker, and it could be an instant yellow card under The ref's got no sympathy for Alex Good, and he's gone to the bin for 10. Well, what a start that is. And the Chiefs, through Joe Simmons, is going straight for the 3. A lot of pressure. They've been down here since pretty much the start, and now the yellow card to Saracens. Alex Good in the bin. Simmons makes the extras count, and it is 3-0. The Exeter Chiefs leading Saracens in the Gallagher Premiership final. What an action-packed opening stanza of the game there. The Chiefs are all over the matchup. And you've got to think that Saracens will probably take that as a minor victory to only concede 3 when they are under the pump for a long time as Ollie Devoto takes the ball down from the kickoff and sets it up for Don Armand, who swings it to the left side. Johnny Hill inside ball finds White,
Release.
and a former Wallaby. It's in there to play scrum half, so waiting there will be Simmons. The only point scorer as he pops it nicely outside, and they cut back to the left side, and a chance here. O'Flaherty running free, he's got support on the outside if he wants it. He goes nicely to Henry Slade, who cuts back to Dennis. Dennis running away from Barrington. Barrington on foot race. Williams comes across. Oh, Dave Dennis! What a try by the former Wallaby in the second row. Dave Dennis scores a scorcher, but what a play down the leg. Brilliant work, Henry Slade it was. O'Flaherty swips it back beautifully to Dave Dennis. Good chase here from Richard Barrington. Liam Williams come across to cut off the angle, but he had just enough room. Didn't even need the power. Dave Dennis, what a start for the Chiefs. Exactly what they would have wanted. Poor old Richard Barrington, the loose head prop, ranging across, trying to stop him desperately. And the pace of Liam Williams, just not enough in the end to pull him in. So the lead is extended with the man in the bin. And the conversion from Simmons is good. And it's out to 10 points to 0. The Chiefs over Saracens. And what a start this is for the minor premiers. Not the start the Saracens were wanting, and that is definitely for sure. They've been under the pump for a lot of this opening matchup, but a team which has been taking on the world as the kickoff is missed here by Johnny Hill, but eventually Endel pulls it in, and it could be a chance for turnover for Saracens, but no, they do very well, the Chiefs. Here's Simmons looking for a little short time play, but they change their mind and they give it away to Dave Dennis, who takes it to contact right at 22. O'Flaherty has a little run himself, and they find support back on the inside for Davey Lewis, who goes a little bit backwards in a heavy tackle by the Saracens defence. Switching it back now, Harry Williams having a bit of a rumble. This is another chance for a turnover, but it's hard work. Nick White still has it. A little snipe from scrum half, sees him just on the 22. Matt Gibsich, big pass wide from him, and he finds Endo, who's got room outside him if he wants to use it. He takes him on himself. And running in is Henry Slade to help out the breakdown. Williams again finding Ewers, who can't find a way through the defence, and it's tightly picked up. Ben moved away, and big tackle there on Joe Simmons. He's lost it. It's turned over again though, but we will go back for the first ill discretion, which will be against the Exeter Chiefs. Scrum awarded. Here it was, bang! Oh, that is a nasty hit there on Joe Simmons. And they'll be breathing a sigh of relief here, Will Saracens. They've got their fullback back. Alex Good back on the field. On the half an hour mark, they still trail by 10 points to zip. There's still a lot of this game to go under the bridge here. Great scrum from Saracens. Billy Vunipola picks up, and he charges on himself, fends off the attempt from Nick White. White, Farrell, Ray, nice ball to Lazolski. Lazolski going from the corner. Mayland, what a finish! Sean Mayland scores in the corner, and Saracens ignite from the set piece. 10-5 kick to come. That is the super special from the set play training ground. Billy Vunipola did very well to keep that ball alive, as did number 10 Owen Farrell. And the fly half's quick hands definitely made the difference in this one coming off. Great work there against Armand, and then this quick hands through Ray as well, going to Alex Lazolski. And it is the finish of champions for Sean Maitland. And he will be most happy with how that one's come off for him. So, conversion attempt coming up for Alan Farrell, who had the last say. And pivoting that try is conversion from the left-hand side. Touchline, a very good kick from Owen Farrell. And you can count those extra two. It's the Exeter Chiefs leading Saracens 10 points to 7. But this one is far, far, far from anywhere being done. 4 minutes to the halftime break, and Joe Simmons is looking to set this one deep into Saracens territory. And Alex Lazolski sets it up on the 22 for the team in red. Well, they're on a bit of strife here. The Exeter Chiefs can send it back. They've turned it over. What a time to do it as well. They quickly come wide. Big chance from Henry Said. Going out wide. Dallas Cuthbert. Big one. And over. Over goes Cuthbert. Oh, the Welshman is in special touch here. He scores for the Chiefs. And the lead is back out now. And it is an 8-point buffer. This was special from Alex Cuthbert. Watch how he just bulldozed over the top of Alex Scott. Bang! Sweeps him aside. Maitland over the top from behind, but not enough to stop the right winger from storming over. Great work there from Simmons. It was Ollie Devoto who threaded it beautifully to Alex Cuthbert. Now what a strong finish from an extremely strong man. And he reinstates that lead as we shoot to half-time now. Joe Simmons, I would imagine, will have the final say at the half. He has been an exquisite touch in this first half at Simmons. Here's the conversion, way out on the right-hand side. It is easy, it is over. And the lead now is out back to 10 points like it was not too long ago. The half-time buzzer has also just rung. The teams head to the sheds. With Exeter Chiefs a handy lead at the halftime break, 17 points to 7 over Saracens. Well, look at those stats. It is a big-time lead in possession for the Chiefs. 73% to just 27. That is a monster of a way to take the first half of the Premiership final. Territory, on the other hand, a little bit more even. It is Saracens who take that by a whisker, 58 to 42. But that's not enough to get you points on the board. You've got to have that ball in hand. Both sides have kicked the ball away a lot, but it is the Chiefs who have the superior line break rate. You've got to look at it. The fact they scored 2 tries and a penalty from 3 line breaks. That is a pretty good conversion rate. Whereas Saracens, 1 line break, 1 try. They'll be happy with that 100% conversion rate there, but they need plenty more in the second half. The scrum battle has been tight and intense, but not many of them to really set a team with a large dominant period there with their pack. It is a game which is going to go the full 80, I would imagine, the way we are poised after the first 40 minutes of the game. The penalty goal could be a difference to Simmons. That got the scoring underway, but we will see where we sit in another 40 minutes' time. It is the Exeter Chiefs with a slender but good lead so far. Is it enough? 10 points, 17-7. We'll find out. Let's get back to the action. The second half looks set to go. So back underway we will get. It is the Exeter Chiefs and Simmons who has the ball in hand. Kicking off the second half, we are underway. Gallagher Premiership will be decided over the next 40 minutes as Brad Barrett finds Ray. What a great pass there from Jackson Ray. And Will Skelton thunders through some weak defence in the middle. Getting up to the 10-metre line, but quickly around Will Skelton was the Chiefs' defence, and they're setting it up inside just of the Saracens' half. And Skelton takes on Yendo in defensive work, and they come out to the left side where Henry Slade breaks their way up to the 10-metre line. Slow ball this time as they take their time. Ben Moon wide. Dave Dennis fires a great ball out there, and another chance for Alex Cuthbert. He's beaten on the inside, but he takes it down. He sets it up again, 10-metre line for Ben Moon to have another go. Waiting for it is Ollie Devoto. No, he leaves it for Kipstitch because the way the Simmons and Slade is involved as well. Oh, turnover from Cruz, and George Chrissie's dropped it backwards. It's kicked ahead by the Chiefs, and Alex Lazolski finds it to Liam Williams, and Liam Williams cuts in half, breaking away to Brad Barrett over halfway. The veteran, the hero of Europe, Brad Barrett will score, and we are alive. The Saracens are back. And the Exeter Chiefs can't believe it. nothing was on, and all of a sudden, Brad Barris hit under the sticks. Great pick up from Liam Williams, and his express acceleration was too hot for the Chiefs defence. Loose ball, it was on for all comers, young and old, but it is Brad Barrett, mentioning the old, that finishes it off in perfect execution down this right-hand touchline. Exquisite play from Saracens, and the finish was simply second to none. Nick White gave a valiant chase, but he did it in Europe. A try in the dying moments. Won Saracens the Champions Cup. Now he ignites the second half of their second try to bring them within 5, and a chance now to pull it back within 3 with the boot of Owen Farrell, who in a handy spot like that will not miss. And the game is as tense as ever. 17-14 now. That 10-point Chiefs lead has quickly been abolished. And we are back to a penalty ball game. Just 3 points now as Simmons kicks this one underway. Goes very short. Maro Tolje grabs it in for Saracens. They set it up inside their own half. Pick and go here, no. Footy puller goes to the left side. Cruz finding some room out here for Sean Maitland once more. Maitland looks inside, it's decent pass. Farrell doesn't get really wanted, and Jamie George eventually the one who will be happy to kick it up the guts. It's set up on halfway, and Tolje again to Barrett, the hero at the moment. Finding Jackson May, who's been a devastating form as a flanker. He shoulders his way through, up over the 10-metre line, but lost ball. Isolated as ever, no one helping them out. And Yendo finds some room through the middle as well for another turnover. Jamie George, he's trying to step past. It is topsy-turvy. Who wants it? No one really knows. Nick White has a bit of a run to his left. Could be turned over. No, they hang on by a whisker. Don Armand having a bit of a go to his right. Cuts it back. This room now for O'Flaherty as he goes inside, outside. O'Flaherty's got it back again. He cuts it back to Endel. Everyone's having a go. It's turned over from George Cruz. Oh, what a chance there for the Exeter Chiefs. But it's turned over to Lazolski, and he takes it up the middle, and there's no way through there. They turn it over once more. Now the Chiefs have got it back. And they're trying to put this lead back out to 10-all. High tackle. Dangerous times. The swinging arm from the Saracens defence. And what do they do now? A touch for a try, or they go? No, they go for the 3. Well, it's interesting, isn't it? Because it's not going to really change the situation. That Saracens need a try. Here it is though. Joe Simmons right in front, 40 metres out, hits it straight, hits it good. And it is over. The lead is extended now out to 6 points, 20 points to 14. Much to do though, but a converted try is required for Saracens to take this one. Well, they just about did something special out in their left-hand touchline, didn't they, the Exeter Chiefs? O'Flaherty was absolutely floating with the possibility of setting this game alight, but now he set it back, and the 3 points puts it out to 6, and Owen Farrell kicks long and gets the game back underway. Lazowski putting in a good tackle out there as it was Henry Slade looking to make room. It's Jack Noel, a great little pass from Noel, finding that Kipsich, he's close to the touchline. No one's helped him out! Oh, terrible from the Chiefs. Strong run from Matt Kipsich, but he needed someone to back him up. And a penalty, not releasing a breakdown, will give a great opportunity now for Saracens to put themselves in the lead. What will possibly be for the first time in this match. Kick to the corner from Owen Farrell. And we will get some changes coming on for the Chiefs. Dennis making his way off the field. Alongside that is going to be Dave Ewers joining him on the sideline. Here is the line out throw, 5 metres out. Jamie George, experienced, number 2 hooker. Oh, he smiths everyone. Oh, the smiths from Skelton. Footy puller picks it up. Farrell's going, running at it, but it's all a bit of a mess. It's not what they wanted to happen. It wasn't a set piece that they had planned. Footy puller to Cruz. He quickly fires it wide to Barrett. There's no one really out here. Lazowski, high tackle. Oh, no, O'Flaherty. He's in trouble. Now's the left winger, and he's going to spend 10 minutes in the bin. Oh, another yellow card. And 10 in the bin for O'Flaherty, and no question about this. To the corner goes Saracens again. What a time to concede a yellow when the Saracens are hot on attack. It's Jamie George to throw in. 7 metres out, missed again by Skelton, and Vinny Puller pulls it in. Farrell grabs the ball, it's all messy, it's all disjointed. Maitland gets the ball away to Barrett. Barrett centre slings, goes back to the middle. It's in right by the left hand upright for Saracens. It's here now with Tolje, goes, oh no, he's knocked it on! Murrow and Tolje's dropped it, and with it has he dropped the Gallagher Premiership as well. What a time to knock it on. Fully Puller goes left to a Tolje, and he has spilt the ball clean with 2 minutes to go. Now they just got to write this out here, do the Chiefs. The Saracens though, big scrum. Oh, the pack, they reply, they respond. It's a turnover. Fully Puller, left side, Fully Puller. Oh, Billy go, he's close. Offload is brilliant to Lazolski. They are just 6 metres out. And now the chance to score for the Saracens. Farrell away to Cruz, keeps the line to Brad Barrett. He's got a man outside, it's Liam Williams. Williams back inside. Owen Farrell! Farrell scores! It's 84 minutes, and Owen Farrell's got the try. Saracens are within 1. The Exeter Chiefs, their lead is gone. It has been blown, it is all over. The kick to win it. Who will take it? Liam Williams coming for the poor pass, and Owen Farrell puts it over. He'll have the responsibility not only to score the try, but to score the conversion as well. Oh my goodness me, we have had an absolute stunning game here between these two sides. Owen Farrell, he scored the try, he took it on his shoulders, but the responsibility does not end here. 19-20, the Exeter Chiefs still lead. Can Saracens steal it? It is Owen Farrell from just to the right hand side of the sticks. 2 points will win it for Saracens. Farrell from it upright, it's over! Saracens steal it, and they will be the Gallagher Premiership winners for 2018-19 season, and it's all over. 1 point, 21-20. The relief is clear to see on the faces of the Saracens players. Wow, the Exeter Chiefs, how close do you need to be and not claim your second title? It was close, it was tight, they led pretty much the whole game through, yet they could not put the final nail in the coffin of their opponents. Saracens win it 21-20. What a game we've had. Well, let's recap what we have just witnessed. A phenomenal game, an absolutely amazing fixture. 21-20, I can't believe it's gone to the wire like this. 3 tries to 2, but the penalty goals to Joe Simmons almost turned it into a goal-kicking victory for the Chiefs. Let's have a look at the scorers. Of course, it was Sean Maitland that opened up. Brad Barrett got the second, and then Owen Farrell finished the deal for Saracens, who just about stuffed a 10-minute domination period right on the Chiefs line. Farrell, obviously 3 from 3 from the tee, was the difference for the English fly half. For the Exeter Chiefs, Dave Dennis and Alex Cuthbert were the 2 try scorers. Dennis with a worldie and Cuthbert with a real powerful effort to put him over in the right-hand corner. It was Joe Simmons, 2 out of 2 form conversions, 2 out of 2 penalty goals as well, and they led by 6 with 15 minutes to go before the Saracens pinned themselves, locked themselves down inside the Chiefs 22, and they stuffed chance after chance, but they did not give up. A big scrum turnover was the difference. They got that. It was a bit messy, it was a bit disjointed, but Liam Williams' offload to Owen Farrell was the difference maker. Let's have a look at some stats. Well, the Chiefs, they should be absolutely gutted that they did not put this one away. They had 58% of possession. The territory was fairly tight. Both sides suffered a yellow card, but the Chiefs suffered it right at the end when the Saracens were knocking on the door. They were right there. They were hammering on, and they suffered the card. Maybe it saved them conceding earlier, but in the end, they did not stop them conceding did not save them conceding, I should say, right at the death. 5 line breaks to 4. It was tight, it was tense, it was epic, it was exciting. It has been the Gallagher Premiership final. Well done to Saracens. They are now your European Champions Cup winners, and they are your Gallagher Premiership winners as well. 1 point the margin today, 20 points to 21. The Exeter Chiefs falling just short of the big title win. That is now the 5th Premiership win for the Saracens, and they will go down as one of the great Premiership teams as they chase the big title reigns of teams like the Leicester Tigers with 10. But that is it for today, and that is it for the Gallagher Premiership final as well. Hopefully we'll get a little bit of a trophy presentation before we wrap up, but as always, thank you everyone for tuning in and watching. Hope you've enjoyed today's matchup. Let me know your thoughts on the Gallagher Premiership season, and I shall see you all for plenty from the Northern Hemisphere in the future. But well done, Saracens. Big victory over the Chiefs. Hard fought loss, and there we go. Trophy win for Brad Barrett. See you all next time. Take care.